didn't see you there. Well, hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel, where we cultivate the idea of living gracefully in the modern world. Is not something that you'd hear a demure person say. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. If you're an oldie but a goldie, welcome back. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm not one to necessarily jump on trends. It's not really my vibe, mainly because I don't know where to find them. I will say, however, this demure trend that's going on that replaced essentially Brat Summer, very happy about it, and I'll tell you why. I'm diving into a topic that is actually really exciting. As somebody who's been on social media for the last, well over a decade, it's nice to see a trend that's up and coming that's actually really good for society. And I'm here to tell you, A, what being demure is, but also 5 ways that you can be demure yourself on social media. Now, you may be wondering, why is it important to have a demure attitude on social media? Why is it that we would want to be demure? And what is even being demure? And I'm going to tell you right now. But first, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this on trends and on vlogs and on how-tos and what to-dos and what not to-dos. I'm kind of still learning the ropes, but it's actually really exciting and I'd love to have you on board. So why is it important to maintain a demure presence online? And what is being demure? Well, being demure is the quality that someone may encapsulate. So being shy, maybe a little bit more reserved, quiet, calm, kind of stepping back from the spotlight, basically everything that social media isn't nowadays. So tip number 1 is thoughtful posting. So what that means is, are you gonna post something on social media that you wouldn't mind your grandmother or your parents or somebody that you love seeing? Would they be embarrassed? Would there be secondhand embarrassment? The internet is forever. Forever. The things that you post on the internet now are gonna be there 10, 15, 20 years from now. So is that something that you're gonna be proud of? If your employer was to look at your social media right now, right this minute, are they going to be embarrassed about what you're posting? Is it appropriate? That is posting thoughtfully online. So demure individuals tend to refrain from posting content that could be seen as boasting, revealing, or controversial. Instead, they choose to post content that is inspiring, it's encouraging, it's thoughtful, it adds value to people's lives, and or it just sparks joy. Next, let's talk about balance sharing. While it's great to be authentic on the internet and give lots of relatable content that people can see and be like, hey, that applies to me, there's also a fine line between sharing and oversharing. And all too often, people overstep that boundary. I don't want to see you on the toilet posting, trying to be relatable. That is not something I'm interested in seeing. So tip number 3 is gentle communication. So when we're online, all too often comments can be misconstrued, they can be blown out of proportion, and we don't truly know the context when people are leaving comments or when we are leaving comments to someone else. Does the photo that you just shared show or encapsulate the overall picture of your life? When people look at your social media profile, are they left wondering? Are they left curious about you and want to know more? A demure approach involves keeping your tone gentle and your words kind, even when engaging in debates or responding to criticism. Remember, it's not just about what you say, but also how you say it. By choosing your words carefully and avoiding aggression or confrontational language, you'll foster a positive and welcoming environment on all of your platforms. Tip number 4, respecting privacy. On the internet, privacy is paramount. Take the time to go through your social medias, whether that be Instagram, on TikTok, and go through the privacy settings and ensure that you have it set up perfectly to whom you want to share with. Just because you're on social media doesn't mean that your friends and family and strangers in public want to be on your social media. A demure presence online means valuing your privacy and the privacy of others. Avoid taking people without their consent and be considerate when sharing images or details that involve other people. And finally, tip number 5, quality over quantity. All too often we feel like consistency is key on the internet and we need to be flooding social media with just meaningless, aimless content. And that is not being demure. Demure is being thoughtful about what we're posting, as we mentioned above, being kind with our words and our gentle communication, kind of sitting back, observing, and then posting. All too often we push out content so quickly before we, as soon as we make it, we want to hit the send button. But taking the time to go through the tags, the caption, understanding exactly what you're posting and how it contributes to your story positively, and does it spark joy and value, those are the keys to being Demure presence online. In today's world, it's so important to stay relevant. I get it. But sometimes when we push content out, we miss certain things or it comes across as inauthentic. And the whole point of being Demure is just showing the world that you are respectful, you respect their time, you respect their energy. And I think overall, having content that makes you proud of and taking a little bit more time to review it before posting is going to be beneficial for all. So to wrap things up, being Demure is just all about mindfulness, balance, and respect in all aspects of life, not just on social media. The only reason I'm doing this video today on social media is because I'm so excited about this trend. This is a trend that I've waited for a long time, as I'm sure many of us have. And I just want to kind of give you some background on how you can practice being Demure when it becomes no longer a trend on social media. By following these 5 tips, you can create an online presence that's not only graceful, but also staying true to who you are. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below on how you maintain a Demure presence in your social media journeys. Or do you think this Demure trend is off the rocker? Or have you been practicing it and that's kind of how you approach life in general? Let's have a conversation about it. I think this is something that I hope doesn't go away very quickly, and we continue to have these conversations about how to be more thoughtful online. We'll see you soon.